Hello and welcome to my LCS Power Rankings, where I cover the teams 10 through 1. I do this for all 4 major regions every week. As you can see here, this video is titled differently because the LCS are not nearly on the same weeks as everybody else. And I screwed up and did week 1 when lock-in happened, and then when week 1 happened, I can't title the same video can't title 2 videos the same way. So I'm going with dates for the LCS for now. If you miss my League of Legends roundups every morning, I cover the games that took place in one of the 4 major regions every morning, or actually all of them, but in this case, China plays every day. So some videos only have the LPL, some only have LPL, LCK, and so on. And I cover the game in less time than it would be to watch the whole game. So if you miss a Flyquest versus IMT game or something, I have a video up where I go over every game and I can give you what happened in 3 to 5 minutes or whatever and save you the time of watching it. Or if you want to, if the game sounded good, you can go back and watch it for yourself. Or key moments like a Baron steal that leads to a comeback, or an outplay on a dive in top lane, or a solo kill or something. I give the closest minute for a timestamp. When it comes to the LCS, they're the toughest power rankings to do because the split is still just starting, and they're about to get to halfway, so I guess it isn't just starting, it's almost halfway point. But they are, a lot of teams are questionable. So, 10th place, not moving at all, CLG. So this is how we start. We start with a team that, some people say, well, they beat C9, yeah, and then they lost to TL. Well, okay, they should lose. In theoretically, the way I view this stuff, they should lose to TL. TL should beat CLG, and they should beat them handily, which they did. Beating C9, though, C9 had just fired their coach, and I don't care what the players say behind the scenes. I think they were crapping their pants. That draft was not a draft that they were playing. It was a standard draft, and even Fudge said afterwards to Travis the next day that wasn't something that they'd been practicing all week. Well then, or it was Blabber, I guess, just in case. One of those 2 interviews, they went over this. They hadn't played a standard draft all week in scrims, really. So CLG beat them when they were playing stuff they hadn't been playing. So I'm not going to raise CLG yet for that. However, the LCS is a mess. So 9th place dropping 1 spot, IMT. So IMT dropped 1 spot. Lost to TSM. That's why they dropped a spot. They beat EG. Good win. Good win for them. And all the teams are getting a lot closer as we go into week 4. We don't know who's good. Well, we don't know who is okay and who is bad. We know who is good, and it's TL. But we don't know how the other 9 kind of really shape out. We got a good idea, but we're not certain. I know I'm not certain. They should have beat TSM, and they didn't, so that's why TSM are 8th. Should have beat TSM and didn't. And then TSM lost to C9 when they shouldn't have. So, TSM had a good week, all in all. 1.5 wins, in my opinion. But it's 1-1 on paper. You're saying is maybe better than Shenny right now. Champions Queue, I won't lie. I've been watching a lot of Champions Queue, and that may cloud my judgment a bit with these LCS Power Rankings, not gonna lie. Disclaimer. I like that Shenny is. I can see what they were talking about when it comes to Shenny. Shenny, if he is that vocal in game with a team of veterans, they might be like, yo, you need to go to Academy and learn how to shot call because this ain't going to work. But, on paper, they're getting better. 7th place, not moving. This was a tough one. This is where Champions Queue is going to come into play. So, 7th place, Golden Guardians beat Dignitas, who I have 6th. So, let's just kind of do these both at once. So, Golden Guardians beat Dignitas. Good win. Good win, good win, good win. Lost to 100 Thieves. Okay loss. We still don't know what the heck anybody is. And then 100 Thieves goes and loses to Flyquest. And Flyquest is beating like almost everybody. So it's just a mess, a disaster in terms of who is good and who's not. Unless you're a Flyquest fan, then you're happy. But Dignitas, Champions Queue, River is a monster. River is disgusting. He's not even in comms, and he is disgusting. He is just destroying everybody. And he did that in the PCS, and coming in, we thought he was going to do that here. And in the back of my mind, I think I said this, I was worried that he could be like a Jose Dioto situation, where Jose ended up on a bad team, and he can't do what he can do. And now they're doing really well, Flyquest are, because they got cute with drafts, and they're just playing good. But I didn't say playing good, I said playing good. There is a difference there. But Dignitas will figure it out. Blue is too good not to. River is, I think, if they unleash River, find a different top laner. I don't care if you have to go get a guy like Hanser or Lorlo or Solo. I mean, I think he might be retired. But just a solid top laner, veteran top laner to throw up there and just have him tank duty and not lose them games like Fake God does sometimes. They are capable of being so much better. That's my dig rant. I think they can be a lot better. Speaking of being a lot better, Evil Geniuses are, I don't know what their deal is. I think, like we said, all going into this, they go as far as JoJo Pune takes them. JoJo hasn't been that good. Lost to TL, okay. Losing to TL is whatever. Lost to IMT, not good. Not a good look. This is a disappointment. Like, this is kind of like just it kind of frustrates me. But this is just disappointment. And they know it too. So hopefully they turn it around. But right now, I don't have many nice things to say about EG and the way they're playing. 4th place, dropping 2 spots, C9. They beat TSM when they shouldn't have. They beat a lot of teams like they shouldn't have this year. They got a cute draft against TSM that won them that game. But CLG they lost to. Without LS, I don't know what this team is. And everyone's like, well, you know, give us a chance to say, yeah, I'm giving you a chance. I'm giving you a chance right now on paper. Your roster is here. So, you're up here because you had the cute drafts, the crazy ideas. Well, not crazy ideas, but the things that are outside of the box that could give you an advantage. You lost those. So now you're back to here. Prove that you can win Standard because you lost Standard against CLG. 3rd place, moving up 3 spots, Flyquest. Yes, I have them below 100 Thieves. Yes. They're below 100 Thieves. They beat 100 Thieves. Like I said when they did it, that was a good win. That was a statement win. They beat a good team. Do it again. Beat one of these guys again. Because right now you're taking care of business against the trash. Beat another good team, and I don't know. I mean, they're legit. They're playing very good. Even Takui's playing really well, which is a surprise. I thought Blue was going to be better than him. I've said it before, and I'll be honest. Takui right now is doing more for Flyquest than Blue is doing for Dig. And Flyquest has it all together right now. Kumo showed up against 100 Thieves, played really well in the Tryndamere. Afromu's okay at support, doing his job. Johnson isn't losing them games, which I was afraid of. 2nd place, moving up 1 spot, it's 100 Thieves, even though they lost. I am more confident in 100 Thieves being a top 3 team than I am in C9, even though C9 had to drop, 100 Thieves moves up because of that. 100 Thieves are really good on paper, but losing Flyquest is not acceptable. I guess Flyquest are playing pretty good, so I guess it isn't unacceptable. But it definitely has separated them from 1st place, which is TL, which I'll write down in a second, because they lost to these guys. They beat these guys, but lost to them. 1st place by a mile is TL. TL is what Vitality is supposed to be in the LEC. TL is a super team, and they're playing like it. They are by far and away the best team in North America. Probably, it's close now between them and Rogue. It is. We'll see how TL plays the rest of the week. Watch, you're going to go 0-2 this week, and it won't make a difference. But as of right now, I would let a 5-game series between TL and Rogue. It's anyone's. I think they are just awesome. And then these. I'm having trouble here. I was going to say, what do I want to do with this tiers? Because they beat them, but they also should have beat them, but they beat them, but they beat somebody over here, so they beat them. So like, what do I do? And that's the sort of thing I think that everybody's thinking in the LCS. Who the heck out of these teams like this is it? Who? We can make educated guesses, like we can say, well, I imagine this team, and this team make it. Well, sure, I would hope so, right? You hope that they're in the top 6 going forward. But these guys are stacking wins. And these guys, I really like these guys, but I think maybe it will become these guys, and then I don't know, because these guys beat them. If they never get it together, and Pride Stalker keeps being able to pick pick champions that help the team, all of a sudden they are up there. And these guys, if they put it together, these guys, they have veterans. They might be getting better? Maybe. They should be better than what they are. It's a real mess, and I know you came to this video for power rankings, and I gave you my 10 that I have right now. But there is definitely a disaster here. And excuse me for the garbage truck that just went by. So, those are the power rankings for this week for the LCS. Thank you for watching the video. If you like this sort of content, like and subscribe. If you have an opinion of your own, put it down below. I could imagine anybody has these teams in any sort of rank. I know this one is definitely the one. No one is doubting that. Nobody is going to challenge that. So, thank you for watching the video, and hope you come back for more content.